Hey, what's going on? This is Eric Cortina, Texas Barndominiums. So as you guys can see, we're pouring a big slab in the back, big foundation. But I figure I'm going to show you how to pour concrete. If you do it yourself, you can do it for $1 a square foot. Let me show you how. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is you need the forms. Okay, so we're going to do an 8x8. Actually, this is a 6x6 pad. This is going to be fiber reinforced. One of the first thing contractors want to tell you is that they need to clear out the pad. They don't have to. This is natural fibers. This is what you want. Okay, this is going to give your cement slab the strength that it needs, and you don't have to buy extra materials. You don't need to buy rebar. You don't need to buy anything. You already have it. Mother Earth is giving you what you need. So the first thing you want to do in preparation to pouring your cement slab is you want your grass as tall as it can be, but still below the surface. So, you know, we're going to pour a 4-inch cement slab, so you want about maybe 3 inches of grass. Now, I'm stumping it in here. You don't want to do that, right? You want those strands of that fiber to be standing up. And like I say, that's one way contractors get your money. First thing they want to do is get rid of your natural fibers. That's dumb. So anyway, don't do that. So I have a 6x6 slab right here. You want to cut up some stakes, and you know, all it takes is a hammer. A ball peen hammer would be best, but a claw hammer is fine. You know, and all you got to do is drive it in. That's all it takes. You know, because this cement slab, concrete is actually very light. It's not as heavy as they tell you it is. So it's not going to push out. Typically, they're going to tell you that they need to do, like I said, these guys need to make it look like it's a lot of work to get your money, and it's not. All you need is a stake right in the middle, just right in the middle of all four sides. We're only doing 6 feet here, but you can actually span up to 12 feet, and just one stake right in the middle. That's the reason studs come in 12-foot lengths, because, you know, for construction purposes. Right there, and then just one more. I mean, how long did that take me? Right? I mean, it's not that hard. So you do want to have a sledgehammer. A sledgehammer it's not a 100% requirement, but it's good to have. And the only reason you want a sledgehammer is so you can support that stake from the back when you drive your duplex nail. Now, you do want duplex nails. That's something that was made for the concrete contractor. So you want duplex nails. So what you're going to do, you're going to go on the inside of the form, and you're going to drive the nail inside out. Now you're going to want to make sure you drive that nail all the way flush, both heads of the nail. That's why they have 2 heads, because concrete, see, the form, concrete has water, so it needs to expand, or it's going to make your wood expand. That's why you need both heads. So make sure you sink both heads all the way in. Okay, that's a pro tip right there. Most concrete guys, they leave one head sticking out. That's how you know somebody doesn't know what they're doing. They also, see, some of these guys, I watch them and I'm like, how dumb are you? They actually go from the inside in, I mean from the outside in. They'll come in here and they'll put the nail on the back side of the stake. That's as dumb as it gets. You're supposed to nail from the inside out, like a normal person would do. I mean, common sense. So like I said, that's why you need the sledgehammer right here. Hammers, I don't know why they make them that long. The way to hold them is right here. That handle is just so that when you put it in your pouch, it just gives you more leverage, but you're supposed to hold it right here. The thickness here is to keep it from slipping out of your hand, so make sure you hold your hammer properly. There it is. That's all it takes. All right, I'm going to do the rest of these, and then we're going to get ready to pour some cement. So now that we have the forms set, we need to brace the forms. You know, that's just to keep everything square. So to brace the forms, it's really simple. You can go to your local hardware store get some of these braces. They're called braces, okay? And we're gonna put these on the inside corners. It's real simple. You put it right here, and that gives you a perfect 90-degree angle. Okay, it's really simple. Yeah, you wonder why these contractors charge so much. This stuff is extremely simple. So anyway, I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna brace the forms real quick, and then we're almost gonna be ready to pour the cement. Come here. Show you how easy this is. See right here? It shows that it's not square. All you have to do is push the forms in. Right there. Perfect. So, okay, now it's perfectly square. That's why you don't want to put stakes here. That'll keep you from squaring up your foundation. Or your forms in this instance. And like I say, you can use the same duplex nails. That's exactly what you want. And see, this is where that extra head comes in handy. They are exposed so that concrete will stick to them, and it'll make concrete actually even stronger. See, this has all been already designed to make your foundation as strong as it can be. There's no need to go overkill. Contractors, they have it so easy, or we have it. I'm a contractor, but I'm coming clean today. We make a ton of money pouring concrete. That's why everybody wants to pour concrete. So this stuff, you can do it yourself for $1 a square foot. And today I'm showing you how. So anyway, let me finish bracing the foundation, and we'll be ready to pour the cement. Okay, so I got the forms braced. You know, that took a whole 5 minutes. If the forms are taller, you want to put, you know, maybe 2 braces in there. You do not want to go more than 18 inches, maybe 24 inches without a brace. You know, don't risk it. Now, the next thing that they tell you that you need is a moisture barrier. So the myth is that moisture is going to come from the ground up through the concrete. It sounds silly to even say it because people actually believe that. But we've been saying it for so long that people buy it now. So whatever, you know. So all we do is go get some plastic, put it on the bottom, and then, you know, pour the cement on top. But I mean, you're getting rid of your fiber if you do that. I mean, you're losing strength. Plus, water does not go through concrete. Have you ever heard of the Hoover Dam? That thing's made out of concrete. I mean, that's one of the greatest marvels of the world. You think they would have done that out of concrete if concrete was porous? No, water will not go through concrete, okay? Moisture. So you do not need a moisture barrier. Anyway, so this thing's ready to go. Now we're ready to pour the cement. All right, so now we're ready to pour the cement. The easiest way is get you a pump truck. Pump trucks are actually fairly cheap. In the summer, if you're around your subdivision, go get, you know, you'll find a pump. They usually come to you, just give them some gas money and they'll come pump it for you. So, you know, that's usually how it works. That's how we do it, you know. We let somebody else pay for it, then we go find them, give them a little, you know, 20, 40 bucks. They'll pump 100 yards for you, no problem. But, you know, if you're doing a patio job like this, you know, I bet you they'll do it for 20 bucks and a burrito. Okay, we're gonna pour this concrete. Now, this is probably gonna come out fairly hard. You want that concrete to be very runny. You wanna add a lot of water, okay? See, dry concrete has no strength whatsoever. If you leave it in the bag, it'll never get hard. It needs water. So the more water you pour in it, the harder it's going to be. That's actually the difference between 3,000 psi concrete and 3,500 psi concrete. 3,500 psi just has more water. So add as much water as you can. All right, let's go. This is how you tell them to pour. This is a universal signal. You want to pour right in the middle. Look at all these fibers. Look at them. This is what you want. This is exactly what you want. This is how you ask for a little more. See, you have to look the part. If you just go like this, he knows that you want a little more. All right, this is how you cut him off. So, The reason it's standing up right now, it's not flowing, is because it's too hard. So we're gonna add quite a bit of water, and then I'll show you a trick of how to make it self-level. So we're ready to add the water. Like I said, this just needs more water, so it's really easy. I mean, you just dump the water on there, and you can see it flowing. Okay, now here's the trick right here. Hang on, dude. Here's the real trick right here. Floor leveler. Go to your hardware store, get you some floor leveler, and that's all you do right here. You open it. Typically we mix it with the water, but you can also do this. If you're doing a big slab, just mix it with the water. But you can just simply sprinkle it on there, and that'll help your slab. That'll help it self-level. That's what this stuff is for. Okay, just sprinkle it on there real nice, and the flatter, the more of this that you want, the flatter your slab's going to be. So, like I said, if you were doing a really big slab like the one back there, you would put this in the water, or actually you can actually mix it in the truck. That's why we have it in the small bags. 5 of these bags per truck, and you know, you have a self-level concrete. Now, if you're doing a slope surface, do not add this in there because it'll self-level. So do not add this if you're doing a slope surface. Okay, so now, like I said, do not mess with it at this point. You got to give it time to work. At this time, this is where you take a break. You go have some beers, go have some lunch, whatever. By the way, you want to do this about noon. The hotter, the better. It's like baking a cake, okay? If it's really hot, this thing's gonna turn out even better for you. So, you know, if it's 100 degrees, I know it's gonna be hot, but just go out there, get it ready, pour it about 1 or 2 p.m. Go have lunch, go have some beers with your friends, come back. It takes about 2 hours for it to work. Okay, so now we're gonna give it time to work, and we'll be back. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. You can tell the slab flattened out just perfectly. I mean, like I said, concrete is really easy work. They make it sound like it's hard, but it's not. I mean, you saw what I did. This is a 6x6, poured it all by myself. I formed it and it took me 20 minutes. So I have, you know, about half a yard worth of concrete. This is about, and like I said, that stuff was leftover. If you can, so you can go find a pump, give them some gas money, about 20 bucks. They'll come. They usually have a hopper full of concrete. So, you know, concrete cost me 20 bucks, right? And materials. So we're doing 36 square feet. Right now we're about $25 total cost. Plus, you know, some nails. I mean, we're still below $1 a square foot. You know, your labor, well, you know, you're gonna do that for free, right? But like I said, that's all it takes. And you know, like I said, this stuff, concrete is self-leveling. You know, have you ever seen, I mean, it's common sense. Have you ever seen water standing concrete? Yeah, neither have I. This stuff is self-levels. You know, those guys that believe concrete is not flat are the same people that believe the earth is round. I mean, how dumb are they? Here's the proof, right? If the earth is round, how do we have oceans? Take a ball and pour water on it, see if it's gonna stand. Yeah, exactly. It's simple stuff. So anyway, everything's flat, just like your slab. So anyway, there you go. That's how you get a slab for $1 a square foot. Okay, so now that the slab is done, almost, you can add you can make it your own. Okay, you can put the date on here, just anything you want. You know, usually people put dates and stuff. I mean, that actually makes the slab look really, really good, right? So. Like I said, you can put the date, you can put handprints, you can do anything at this point. So, you know, I'm gonna show you how to do that. You can just write pretty much anything you want on the concrete. So at this point, like I said, you want to drag the nail, okay? You don't want to push it, okay? April Fools. Yeah, I hope you didn't fall for that. Everything, pretty much everything I told you today is wrong, okay? Yeah, anyway, so April Fools, share with your friends if you like this, especially if they're contractors. I think they're gonna get a kick out of it, hopefully towards the end, because they're probably gonna blow a gasket a few times hearing me talk about how to pour a concrete slab for $1 square foot. So anyway, share with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. We have a lot of fun on this channel. We're doing construction on a daily basis, and like I said, we have a lot of fun. So anyway, we'll see you next time. We are Texas Barndominiums.